Oh, it's you, Lucky. For a moment I thought the village people were touring. So what brings you back, I mean here, to General Hospital?
I was at Christina Davis's house sharing the last box of Kleenex in Port Charles when Mac called me to come here to investigate a murder.
A murder? Was it Lulu? Sam? Carly? Maxie? Oh, so many victims to hope for.
No. It was Nurse Nadine's sock puppet. It was stabbed to death with a 15th century dagger, and we found one of the button eyes in Spencer's toy box. I plan to pin this on Nicholas. Speaking of old hookups, why is Jason on the operating table?
He was caught in an explosion of glassware at Sonny's house. But when I saw him lying there so vulnerable, I just couldn't help myself and, well, I'm now carrying Jason's child.
But you're already pregnant with Nicholas's baby.
Oh, silly. You know I was born with multiple uteruses.
I can't take it. That's why I broke off our latest engagement. You keep having everyone else's babies.
I told you. I never would have slept with Nicholas if I ever thought we would not get married.
You know, I can forgive you, Nicholas. I can even forgive you, Jason. But Xander. Really? Really?
Oh, Lucky, it's you I love. It's always been you.
And I love you too, Elizabeth. When I look at you, I still see that broken, frightened 14-year-old girl, and it gets me all hot. I've loved you my whole life. I love the way you jump up on strangers and give them tongue baths, the way you can spend hours working a bone, and the way you are usually found on all fours.
I think you are mixing me up with Foster.
Am I, Liz? Am I?
Enough about my bad reputation. I'm a good girl. My brother Stephen Lars told me so, right before he had me committed to Shady Brook Sanitarium.
That's another reason why I love you. You remind me of my mother Laura. Completely cuckoo bananas.
While we're at it, tell that little bitch sister of yours, Lulu, to stop bad-mouthing me to the boys. Last night I had to spank Cameron, and afterwards he left it 20 on the counter.
Maybe the boys would respect you more if you actually spent time with them rather than shoving them onto Audrey.
You have a point. They are spending too much time with Graham. The boys have developed an unhealthy interest in bingo and reruns of the Golden Girls. Oh, Lucky, don't say we were through. The boys need you as a role model. To teach them how to cry, how to mix pills and booze, and how to shave. Well, maybe not shave.
What's wrong with my 5-month shadow? Maxie says the Wolverine look is very jiggy.
It's not just the boys, Lucky. I need you too. That crazy Helena keeps threatening to have my little baby taken from me and transplanted into her.
But the baby might still be mine. Unless it's born all sweaty and tattooed.
I was talking about Jake. Anyway, I told Helena to back off, or I'd get my dad, MacGyver, to kick her ass.
Elizabeth, you need to find more to your life than just having illegitimate children. Like how much you used to enjoy pouring paint all over your body and rolling around on a canvas.
Well, Stephen Lars assigned me to the cancer ward and it's been great for me. It really reminds me of what's important in life. Like when I see all the bald children and I think to myself, I'm really fortunate to have such radiant and luxurious hair.
That's not really.
And I made a new friend, Shirley. Oh, but she can really be irritating. I mean, I'll be talking about the boys, and right away she starts in with cancer this and cancer that. So I try, interrupting, with stories about all the men I've slept with, and my many mistakes that were someone else's fault, and sure enough, she goes on with ouch. The pain and... Quick. Call the doctor. She is a terrible friend and listener.
How many times did I marry you?
Tell me, Lucky, what can I do to convince you to give us a third try? They say the third time is the charm, and that's certainly been true for me on any Friday night.
Well...
Oh, come on, Lucky. We have a future, with so much more left between us. Why, there's your other brother Ethan, Oh, and your new partner Dante, and Stephen Lars is back in town.
But Liz, Stephen Lars is your brother.
Half-brother.
Right. Well, there is one idea I've been kicking around.
What is it?
You know how Nicholas lives in that big spooky castle Windermere? Well, I was thinking there is plenty of room there for you, and me, and Jason, and Sam, and Maxie. And, what the hell, Ethan too.
Lucky, are you suggesting some giant, polyamorous commune?
Think of the time we'll all save.
You're a genius.
And we can build a giant, lazy Susan bed, for you.
Oh God, Lucky, I really do love you. At least in the way that I can understand the word.
Yes, Elizabeth. We are destined to be together forever. That's why we even have one of those obnoxious acronyms, Licky.
Yes. Here's to 20 more years of Licky.